and it's very scary on the educational front. And I'll get to that in a second. But let me tell you right now, it turns civil rights upside down. Again, I go back to that eloquent monologue you talked about. I became a civil rights attorney because of Dr. King. I've been a civil rights attorney for 30 years. We're supposed to hopefully live in a colorblind society. If you listen to Dr. King, not with these separatists and leftists and Black Lives Matter and extremists. They want to punish people based on skin color. They turn the civil rights movement upside down. It's insulting. It's wrong. It's scary. And what you're doing on your program, the opportunity for me to speak on your program, we got to push back. Now, let me get to the part about the critical race theory when it comes to education. Mark, before I became a lawyer, I was a school teacher. I still have my teaching license. Education is the key to America and keeping our country strong with our education, our quality of education, to make us knowledgeable, information. They're pushing this racist idea. They tested it first in the colleges. They're pushing it down the public schools. They are trying to teach our young people, when their minds are open to everything, to be a racist, to feel inferior. This is something that we cannot allow to happen. We will have our future American leaders growing up hating each other. This is the crisis more than anything else. This is where the critical race theory is more threatening to the fabric of American society. What you mentioned, liberty, freedom, choice to be who you are. We're going to be at war with our kids in elementary schools, in junior high school, in middle school, and high school. This has to stop. This has to be prevented, which tells us that the tenure of Joe Biden can be no more than 4 years, that the tenure of Nancy Pelosi leadership must end in 2022, that the tenure of Chuck Schumer's leadership has to end in 2022. We cannot allow this critical race theory, this AKA racist theory of punishing people based on skin color who happen to be white, that they're blamed for all the ills that have been lied upon by the extreme left. This has to stop. That is my biggest concern as an educator, as a lawyer, a civil rights lawyer, and more importantly, as an American. We cannot have the critical race theory indoctrinate and create propaganda into our young people. I'm really worried about that.
It is an honor to know you. And I want to thank you for everything you've done for decades. And I want to thank you for your courage in coming forward now. We need patriots like you, former liberals, not leftists, former liberals, to come forward and everybody to unite to fight this evil that's taking place in our country. So I want to salute you and thank you, Leo, and God bless you, my friend.
God bless you, Mark Levin, and thank you for having me, and thank America. We'll survive this.